the PONEVEZ YESHIVA as well, and so I'd like to present them all. Congratulations to Dory and Miriam, to the WYSOCKIs, and to the YESHIVA. Thank you so much. Mazel tov.
Los Angeles, and we had our first daughter, our first child born here, our daughter Bailey. And to be quite honest with you, it's a little embarrassing story. Someone gave us a baby gift, and we didn't like it. So it happened to be, those of you who are longtime Angelinos, there was a store, a department store called the Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
Of blessed memory. And so my wife and I dutifully go down to the Broadway in Century City, and we go to the children's department, and we see a young woman there, and we say, you know, we got this gift, we got the receipt, and gift receipt, and we'd like to return it. And she was so enthusiastic and so helpful, and then she turned to us and said, can I ask you something about matzah? You Jewish? Yes, I'm becoming religious. That young woman was Gail Dancer. I have her business card 27 years ago on the Broadway. And she wrote her phone number on there. Only 7. Everything was 213 in those days. And from that point on, Gail literally is a part of our family. And a couple years later, she married Jeff, and then our family expanded even more to include Jeff. And it's such a perfect shidduch, because that giving person married a very giving person. And again, there's been a number of speeches, so I don't want to take up too much time, but Jeff, I'll just give you one instance. Small thing, but small things are big. Jeff has a PhD in remembering birthdays. I'm sure everybody's laughing because you probably got a call from Jeff on your birthday. Hi, it's Jeff. I want to wish happy birthday to Rami or Bela or Chaim or Miriam or Kobe or to Yehuda. And now, of course, there's the second generation, so he also remembers my grandchildren kind of hard. It's a little thing, but you know, it makes a person feel so special that someone outside the family calls and says, I know it's your birthday. And that's why it's our opportunity as a community to be Mazel Tov, to recognize everything that they do for every individual on a personal level. So it's really an honor and pleasure for me that I was given this honor to speak again on behalf of the PONEVEZ YESHIVA, which means so much to me and my family, and also to present this award to Jeff and Gail.
Do I go up too? Do I go?
Yeah.
And the award reads in honor of Jeff and Mr. and Mrs. Jeff WYSOCKI on receiving the Hakoras Hatov award. Mr. and Mrs. WYSOCKI are always ready and eager in the most pleasant way to help in any capacity, which is really true. 49th Annual West Coast Dinner, Monday, February 9th, 2015, 20th of Shvat. Rabbi, ELIEZER.
I know the hour is very late. I'll be very, very brief. I speak usually from my heart. Everybody knows it. And I try to get emotional, and I do get emotional. But I have to jot down these words, and like I said, I'll be very brief. Thank you, Rabbi Summers, for that kind introduction. We gratefully thank you, for it is you who are Hashem, our God, and the God of our forefathers, the God of all flesh, our molder, the molder of the universe. Blessing and thanks are due your great and holy name, for you have given us life and sustain us. So may you continue to give us life and sustain us and gather our exiles to the country yards of your sanctuary, to observe your decrees, to do your will, and to serve you wholeheartedly. We thank you for inspiring us to thank you. Blessed is the God of thanksgiving. The Talmud in Sota 48 in Yerushalmi, chapter 1, verse 8, cites the personal declarations used by a number of rabbis and concludes that the proper custom is to recite them all. This collection of prayers was thus given the name Modim of the rabbis. When we look at our own lives and see how fortunate we are, how comfortable we live with health and satisfaction, with family and friends, with freedom and security, we can fail to make the connection between these blessings and Hashem. Ironically, those same benefits that should motivate us to thank Hashem can cause complacency and smug confidence in our own abilities. If, however, we focus the penetrating spotlight of emes on the situation, the truth will stare us in the face. We are helpless on our own, and only through Hashem's infinite kindness do we enjoy all this goodness. This confession of truth will not only enable us to admit our indebtedness, it will bring about an equally crucial honesty in dealing with our errors and sins. The result, a healthy blend of gratitude and praise to Hashem, combined with a frank and candid view of our actions that will help us improve ourselves, will bring us eternal happiness, both in this world and in the world to come. This concept was taught to us by our parents from a very young age. We have been blessed, thank God, with good hearts and a willingness to assist others when needed. In this community, we have been shown so much love, friendship, and kindness. Nothing is taken for granted. Every kindness is very much appreciated. In an airport overseas, a secular president of an Israeli university recognized Rabbi Yosef Shlomo HAKANEMAN, the PONEVEZ Rav. The president introduced himself by saying, "Kavod HaRav, we are in the same business. I am raising funds for my university, and you are raising funds for your yeshiva." The Rav responded by embracing the man and exclaiming, "Shalom Aleichem, Rabbi." The president replied, "If the Rav would know what a sinner I am, he would not give me such a warm greeting." The PONEVEZ Rav replied, "If only you knew what a holy spark lies within your neshama, you would talk differently about yourself." In his memoirs, the man wrote that from that day on, I began to feel like a Jew and act like a Jew. I refrained from certain sins forever, and I accepted upon myself to do certain mitzvahs. I was reborn again because of how the PONEVEZ Rav greeted me and spoke to me. We want to personally thank Rabbi ELIEZER and the PONEVEZ Yeshiva BATAY AVOTH for bestowing upon us this honor. In addition, we would like to thank Kelda and the office staff for their help in organizing this event. We would also like to acknowledge all of the other honorees. We want to thank our family and friends and all of you who are here with us tonight, and all of those who are unable to be here, in sharing with us in this honor and in support of such a worthwhile organization. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you all so much again for joining us, everybody. Please remember to bench. We'll try to organize a fire bell outside right after the meal. Thank you once again for your support, your kindness, your help.